All right, boys. Our last segment of the episode today will be as follows: the MLB Playoff Bracket Challenge, where I will give you my quick MLB playoff predictions for the playoffs. I will keep track of my percentages as always on my wonderful little spreadsheet, as I do with everything else. But yeah, let's get over to ESPN. There we go. Hopefully, this should be good for y'all to see. There we go. As you can see, we're going to start on the left side of the bracket with the American League. Starting off with the Tigers and the Guardians. And I think right now, like, the Tigers have been so good. I'm still shocked the Guardians won this division. And it's just because they've been so good. Give me the Guardians. Give me the Cleveland Guardians to beat the Detroit Tigers in this best of three series, starting off at 12 p.m. today. Actually, it might even be over by the time you all are watching this, because this segment, by the way, was recorded before the game started. So this was recorded about Monday night or Monday afternoon, depending how you view it. It was like 2:30. Is it 2:30? Yeah, it's like 2:35 right now, Monday, but it's going to be in the episode on Tuesday, if that kind of makes sense. Then you got the Red Sox and the Yankees. This one's in a very interesting game. Very interesting. Do I go with the upset? I don't think I can. Give me the Yankees. Give me the Yankees. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 all in for the American League, and then we go over to the National League, where I just don't think the upset there will happen at all. With the Dodgers, the Dodgers are going to win. They're going to beat the Reds. I don't think the Reds are there yet. And then you have the only wild card here I have that could move on is I'm going to have the Padres be moving on. I think the Padres are a very good team and could do some damage. Enough damage that they not only beat the Cubs, but they also beat the Brewers, and the Padres move to the NLCS to play who? We'll talk about that in a second. Give me the Blue Jays over the Yankees. The Yankees, I just feel like Aaron Judge can't always perform in the playoffs. We'll see if that changes. I would like to see that change, but history has told us that. And then give you the Mariners. So numbers 1 and 2 in the AL, I think, are the most dominated teams right there. Any of these teams, I believe, could end up in the ALCS, but I'm going to go with 1 and 2 today. That's what I'm saying. If I were to pick an upset, I would put the Yankees over the Blue Jays. But I think the Mariners look pretty darn good enough that they will be in the World Series in a couple of weeks. And then the last game we need to figure out here in the NLCS is the Dodgers and the Phillies. Both of these two teams are very talented. Very talented, and I'm not going to go with the Phillies. I'm going to go with Shohei Ohtani to make it all the way to the World Series, and Shohei Ohtani to go back-to-back. They were my pick to start this season. Why not? Why don't we just do that right now? We're going to go see my start of the season. This was like before anyone had played. I predicted everybody's records. I'm not going to hold myself accountable to the record side, but I'm going to go at least by positions wise of how they finished, because my record predictions are awful. But like, I'm pretty sure, did I have worlds? Yeah, I did have player. Oh, I do have playoff predictions as well. Okay. Cool. This works. Okay. Beautiful. Perfect. I do have all of it. I was wondering if I had. No, I did. Okay, good. Okay, let's start off. Here we go. I'm going to zoom it in, guys, so y'all can still see, darn it. Can I go 300 zoom? Yeah, this will make sense, guys, in a second. This is the most I can zoom it in. Can I add a few? Let me just add a few rows. Okay, insert row below. All right, that works. Here we go. Share this tab instead. And there you go. Here are my AL East predictions. And yeah, you can see they're kind of interesting. I had the Orioles winning over 100 games. I also had the Yankees win over 100 games. I did, though. Look at this. I thought Toronto was going to be pretty darn competitive. Toronto wins 94 games. So do the Yankees. They end up on a tiebreak for that. But hey, that was pretty darn good. I mean, this is not good at all. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. The Yankees, it wasn't too far off. Wasn't too far off. I'm gonna say this wasn't too far off either. The Red Sox finishing fourth was actually one. They finished one ahead. They had 98, 80. No, not 98. 89 wins, and I'm gonna say that wasn't too far off either. That wasn't too far off. And then Tampa finishing last. I said they were gonna finish last. They finished 2 games ahead of the Orioles at 77 and 85. Oh my gosh! That was close. That was beautiful. Very close. Very close. I had them at 77 and 85. No, 76 and 86. Yeah. And they were at 77 and 85. That is impressive. I'm gonna count very close. Good for me. Good for me there. I like that. Okay, cool. But none of the positions were right. The record was very close. Cool. I'm happy with that. And now we're gonna move over to the NL East. Excuse me. Where in order it was Phillies, Mets, Marlins, Braves, Nationals. First place was the New York Mets. Probably the most disappointing team of this year. They had the largest payroll. They missed the playoffs. They only win 83 games. I was not good there. Next, I had the Phillies at 101 and 61. They actually won 96 games this year. What? Go back. Sorry, my bad. I'm going to say wasn't too far. Why did I spell 2 differently today? I don't know. But at third, I had Atlanta. That hurts. They were 96 and 86 this year. That's unfortunate. We won't do unfortunate. We'll see. Not too close. No, not very close. It wasn't. Yeah, no. Okay, no. You're right. You're right. I gotta hold myself accountable. And then you have no. Why can't I have just Washington finish worse? Washington. Did they even win 57 games? I don't even think they did. They won 66 games. 66 games. I thought they were going to be way worse. Those are both very off. Not good at all. Not good. So the AL East was absolutely terrible for me. The AL East was pretty darn good. Actually, not really, but I'm just happy with that Tampa. I got the record almost correct. Their actual record was 77 and 85. One game. If the Twins would have beaten them one more time. No? Moving over to the AL Central, this is going to be embarrassing. I had the Twins at 94 and 68. We know that did not happen. How many? Heck, they were 70 and 92. Yeah, no, not very good. Not good at all. Then I had Cleveland and Kansas City. Hold on, Cleveland, that's pretty close to their win total. Cleveland won 88 games. 4! I was 4. I'm calling that close. Very close. Within 5 games is close for me. Nice there. And then Kansas City. Kansas City. What the heck happened to Kansas City? Okay, they're 82 and 80 final. Hey, yo, that is very close. That's within 2 games. I know this AL Central except my Twins. The Tigers. I had them at 79. They won like 87. They're in the playoffs. That I'm gonna say. Okay, what did I say? I said I keep forgetting. I said it wasn't too far. Wasn't too far. Wasn't too far. I don't care if I spell that wrong or right. I don't care. The Chicago White Sox won 60 games. I had them winning 51 games. Not too close, but I'm going to say wasn't too far off. And overall, that was probably my best division so far. Let's head over to the NL Central, where this I know I'm going to get embarrassed because I had Pittsburgh winning 90 games. I thought the Pirates were good. They won 71 games. Overall, the NL Central is pretty darn freaking good. But yeah, basically a flipped record. I'm going to say flipped record. I need 2. Flipped record? Is that correct spelling? I don't know. Then I had Cincinnati and Milwaukee. This is embarrassing. All right, Cincinnati made the playoffs at 83 and 79. Boys, 83 and 79 spot on. I don't care if they finish technically third. They technically finished third. I don't care. Woo, boys. All right, Milwaukee had them right at 500. That's not good for a team that won like 97 games. Yeah, 97 games. No. And then St. Louis and then the Cubs. I'm sorry, Cubs. I thought St. Louis won 65. Yeah. Darn, bro. That's like 13 less. No, I'm gonna say not good. Yeah, but man, besides Cincinnati, I'm shocked, bro. I'm shocked. I don't normally get any of these records right. Like, I'm surprised that I'm not getting any of these positions right. I know I'll get a couple right with like the Dodgers, but like, wow, that's crazy. I never get these records right, and I'm getting them pretty close, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, coming up next, the AL West, where I had the Texas Rangers winning that division. They were right at 500, 81 and 81. Don't know what the heck happened, and I do know I had them representing the AL in the playoffs. So that's not very good. And as you can see, I have Houston, and then I have Seattle, bro. Like, what a disrespect to Seattle. I'm just gonna not good at all, brother. I'm sorry. Houston, oh my goodness. The Astros' actual record were 87 and 75. Wait. That I messed up. That's 163 games, guys. It should be 88 and 74. That means I was one off. Spot on. Spot on, boys. Spot on. Let's flip and go. The A's, did they win more than 50? Yeah, they won 76 games. They were better than the Twins. Wait, were they better than the Twins? Yep, they won 6 more games than the Twins. Wow. And then the Angels, 72. Okay, so those are both not close. Beautiful. All right, well, hey, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. And finally, the Dodgers. I had them winning 120 games. Why would I do that? I'm not quite sure. They won 93 games. They won the second most games, I believe, and no, third most, maybe fourth most. I don't know. They made things. The Padres made things interesting. Arizona. I mean, I'm gonna say like, what do I say? Because I got the position right. Debatable. I'll say debatable. Arizona. What the heck happened to Arizona? They won 80. Bro. That's within 5. I'm saying that's spot on, bro. I was in the ballpark there. I was in the ballpark. San Diego 80 and 82. That how does that? So they were 90 and 72. I was just gonna say that's not wasn't too far. That wasn't too far at all. And then these two. Why did I have so many people in the 50 wins? But oh my goodness, it wasn't too far. So Colorado, I had them winning 51. They won 43, and then the San Francisco Giants won 81 and lost 81. So that was not good. But hey, that was my best division so far. So to recap my predictions, the best one was okay. So like that was with Tampa was good. Philly wasn't too close. It was okay. Cleveland was very close. Kansas City was very close. I was spot on with Cincinnati. Spot on with Houston. Spot on with Arizona, and then I was pretty good, debatable with the Dodgers, and cool. All right, let's see who I thought was gonna make the playoffs. Oh shoot, bro. Here you can see. All right, so the Twins would have won the division according to my playoffs, and would have been taking on the Astros, and I had them winning in 3. The Yankees beating the Guardians. Yankees winning 2. Okay, so like the Yankees finished in 4th. That's a good prediction. Can I like do something fun? Yeah. No, we need a green. Green for check mark. Let's go. The Yankees. That's a spot on. And then none of this. Wait, Guardians are 5 or 6. No, they won the division. Never mind. But whatever. None of those other teams made the playoffs. Should I fill them all? Should I fill them all red? Yeah, fill them all red. Fill them all red. Dang. We can fill these all red. Sorry, Oriole fan. I thought you were going to be good too. And then we scroll down. The Dodgers and the Mets. Okay. Well, the Dodgers, yeah, they didn't. They didn't get the bye. They have to play where the Pirates, the D-backs, the Braves, the Phillies even won the division. So, oh my gosh. Bro, I'm sorry. Woo! That's a whole lot of red, boys. All right. Dodgers could technically win in the divisional series, but like that's a whole lot of red. Guys, this hurts, but I'm holding myself accountable here, and then we move over to the NL Championship. That could still happen. Dodgers could win in 5. That's not going to happen at all. Holy flip. And where's the World Series? The World Series was Rangers, Dodgers, and there you go, boys. My World Series prediction was still alive. That is why I showed you guys. Share this tab here. Boom. That is why I'm picking the LA Dodgers. Submit the bracket. You pick to walk off with the LA Dodgers. Let's go, boys. That is right. Yeah, we don't really need to see my awards. Those are kind of messed up, and they're kind of actually kind of on. But like, I don't need to say anything about that. But hey, let's zoom in 90%. Let's just see all this red. Wow, guys, look at our bracket. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. Should I do the same thing with the records? All right, hold on. I'm gonna spend this time, and you're gonna see me jump right to it. 3, 2, 1, and boom! There we go. There it is. The full color, and so it's like a lot of red, but like overall, it's pretty darn good. Let me know how you think I did. This was, by the way, this was like I don't know, like during spring training is kind of when I did this. So hey, I think I did pretty darn good. This is probably one of the hardest sports to predict the entire season because there's so many games. Records were okay. There was a lot off, but some were right, which I thought was pretty fun. And I hope you all enjoyed today's video of me talking about, the Twins, Rocco Baldelli, who's going to be on them. Let me know who do you think's going to be on the Minnesota Twins? Who you think's going to be on your team, or who do you think's going to be traded or released, or you never know, just not re-signed on your favorite team? Because I would love to know. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my picks as well. Let me also know your picks. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Hopefully you got to enjoy some MLB playoffs already today, and continue to enjoy more games. Probably the Dodger game tonight, or maybe even the other Philly game, I believe, is the next game on when this is going to get published around. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to keep God first. Have a good one.